Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Grooming by Rudy once again. This is Shaggy, our little border collie mix. Really sweet dog. We noticed that he has a tick right on his muzzle here, so we're going to try to get that out of him. They say that ticks feel a lot like splinters to dogs. Who knows? I mean, I've had a tick and it kind of does feel like that. So, some people use tick removers, the claw type, or some people use tweezers. I personally don't like using tweezers because they have very sharp ends and sometimes they tend to poke the skin when you're trying to get that tick out. And the key to getting a tick out is you really want to get to the base of where it's entering the skin there and get the head out. You don't want to pull it out and leave the head in. The whole remedy of people trying to smother them with Vaseline and stuff like that, I don't go for that because it takes way too long and it's very messy and can cause an infection because the Vaseline is very gooey. So the best way to go about it is to just kind of pull it out. I like using my forceps. Just make sure that your forceps are disinfected. And before you try to attempt this, and make sure that you have a cleaner handy. We're going to be using a half hydrogen peroxide, half alcohol to clean the area afterward to avoid any infection. But half the battle is trying to get the dog to stay still. And again, I like using the forceps because they have a rounded edge, unlike tweezers are very pokey and can poke the skin. So we're going to try to go ahead and remove this. So I'm opening my tweezers and I'm trying to get to the base. Stay, Bubba. It's okay. It's okay. And we're going to give it one yank. And yeah, you can smell that. Good boy, Bubba. And I can tell that the head is on there. You can tell that the head is in place if you squeeze the tick a little bit. And if the head is left in there, the front of that tick will bleed. Blood will come out of it. But the head is intact, although he does have a little bit of a lump going there because that tick was on there for a while. So it's not it's pretty normal to have like a little scab be there. You can't eat it, buddy. You can't eat this. No, you can't eat this tick. But anyway, yeah, a good way to tell if you got the head out is just if you just applied a little bit of pressure to the tick. If the head was left in, you will see blood come out of the head of the tick there, the front part of the tick there. Okay, so let's step aside here real quick for a second. These are the two ticks that we just pulled out, and I just wanted to show you guys up close. We were able to place them underneath our little magnifying glass here. And if you notice right where the end of my forceps are, you see these two little feelers on this one tick here. That is the head. So when you go ahead and pull the tick, if you don't see those two little feelers right there, then there's a good chance that you may have broken the head and it remained inside the dog's skin. So that's just one way of telling, once again, whether or not you left the head in. And the key, guys, again, is to get these forceps right kind of to the base of the skin like this, and clip. Again, if you pull up too high on the body, you're just going to rip the tick in half. This guy's still alive. You can see him crawling around. We pulled this one out earlier, and it's not uncommon that see all this stuff in the front here. It's it's a lot of skin and some hair there from the dog. So when these guys latch on, they really grab, and you could tell by the size of these ticks that they've been on a while, because they're very perforated. So that means that they've just been on a while and have been sucking the dog's blood, and that's how these guys live. So you can just see here that the skin there of the dog is still there. So it's very important to get these guys out. And then, of course, you have the scare of Lyme's disease, although that's most commonly with deer ticks. So but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a quick little up close of what a tick looks like, because we get that question a lot, what do ticks look like? So this is what they look like, guys. Okay, so once you've removed the tick, you just kind of look at the area. Again, not uncommon for there to be a little bit of scabbing there, but it kind of, they feel very relieved once you get it out. And we're just going to use our cotton ball like we do, and we're just going to use a little bit of peroxide alcohol, and we're just going to dab the area and clean it up real good, just like that, just to make sure that it doesn't get infected or anything. Just like that. It's not uncommon that you might see a little bit of blood on your cotton ball, but that's just it, guys. Quick and easy. Try to get the head out. Avoid leaving the head in, and it does happen sometimes if you don't get to the base of the skin with the forceps to do that, for example, and pull. If you pull the tick too high, usually the head will break off and end up stuck inside the dog's skin. It'll eventually work its way out, but it will remain uncomfortable. So give it up, guys, for Shaggy letting us do that. And again, he probably feels so much better getting that tick out. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out our radio show. It's called Groomer Humor. We'll leave that link down below. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And once again, guys, thank you for tuning in.